What's up, y'all, bro? Dating advice, dating tips, dating techniques, game, mouthpiece, grooming yourself. We just call it Riz. It's all cringe. Dating advice is cringe. You gotta go to the gym. You gotta groom yourself. You have to put face wash. You gotta fix your beard. You have to fix your hairline or whatever. Because my hairline's a certain way. It's not the best right now. I get it. Take care of yourself. Don't smell like don't smell bad. Okay? Don't smell bad, okay? I get it. Do not smell terrible. Do not have dirt all over your fingernails, your toes. Not dead skin on your skin. Remove it. I get it. Exfoliate. But don't try to be super clean to look like a Sims character to get an attractive person. Why do that? You're trying to make yourself look in a model look smacks for what? Why are you doing this? Why are you overexerting your energy? It's just cringe, man. Doing this, trying to get game mouthpiece and talk a certain way, beast move. It's just all gay to me. Like it just never was masculine to me. Even when I see guys who pull it off in front of me, it just never seemed masculine to me. Like I'm not saying it for just automatically comfort you. Of course, develop skills to know how to talk to people and move in a certain frame that's respectful, admonishable to people where they can, accept you. But it's like most of the things to do for people to accept you is weird. And I'm not gonna do it. And who knows if it's gonna work because I might not pull it off as the other guy who's already that by necessity, who's been doing it for a minute, that already been ingrained to a personality. I can't just do it. It's not me. I'm not that normal, new or typical trait that those people was. They've been doing it since they was like a kid. So they got that. They could pull that off. I'm not gonna do that. It's just cringe. It's just cringy talking smooth and doing that. Like I'm not doing all that corny stuff and trying to say you're so beautiful. Oh, I'm so in love with you. Just pearls and just emeralds and hell nah. It just don't even seem manly to me, bro. I'm not saying you gotta be a manly like you gotta be Thor. You gotta be Captain America. You gotta be a Hulk, Batman. But that all that is just cringy to me. I'm pretty sure our parents didn't have to do any of that. It just happened. It just came upon a time. They met, they walked along the valley, and you was brought here alive, I guess. You didn't have to do all this corny stuff, texting stuff, and seeing and texting to see if this person is interested or not, texting this way, texting up, left. Like, you got to do this. You got to do a million things, jump through a million hoops just for a guarantee. For what? I'm not doing that. I tried, kind of, you know, I dumped my head in a pond and I fell in the water. Even if you try, it doesn't even work. It doesn't even seem masculine, you know? Even saying hi, hello, how are you doing, sweetheart? Just in case they get an eye at you or probably talk to you. It don't even seem masculine too. I just don't want to do that anymore, bro. It's just not manly to me, bro. I mean, it's cool to say hi to people, especially like some women you see, not because she's appealing, she's attractive to look at. You know what I'm saying? Just like, or to kind of like flirt with her. I might do it once in a while, but not because I'm trying to be flirty. Even flirting, that's kind of corny. Like, I don't even want to do all that, honestly. It just don't even work most of the time, and it's just stupid. You're just wasting your energy, and they don't even like it. They don't give you the green light or nothing. They don't tell you what's up. What is the point of doing that? They don't come to you. They don't grab your arms. They don't give you no cues. Why are you gonna overexert yourself and go out of your own way just for this person not to like you or for them to like talk about you? Like, hey, I don't really like this nigga. I don't know why this nigga coming on him. They're not gonna tell you in your face, of course, but it's like, what's the point of doing that and wasting your energy? Like, it's just a waste of time. I'm just not doing that. They telling guys to waste their energy and do that when it's not gonna work. And you wonder why guys are so frustrated when it doesn't work. You know, I'm not saying I didn't have any chances to get women or whatever a dating partner because I currently do not have one and have not yet. I mean, one did step up to me before, and one of my cousins told me that, hey, I can probably, introduce or tell you about it or get you one or whatever. And what it told me that getting like attracting a partner, especially like a woman, it's not something that you do consciously. It's out of your control. It's not out of your control to say that you can't maybe like try and get one and maybe like, you know, use your will, but it's mostly not even in your will. It just happens. That's what I realized there. So trying to do all these dating tactics and all that, it's not gonna work. You're gonna waste your time. And it's gonna kind of backfire a bit because it's not like you're just it's out of your will. It's out of they fuck with you or they don't. It's not that they fuck with you or they don't. They really just gotta fuck with you and it just happens. Because it's just rare that it will just happen. It just happens. It's a vibration thing. It's a spiritual thing. It's just that energy that just outlies for you and they just invite themselves in. It's just a wave that comes and it just pulls all the, tide, the jellyfish, everything onto shore. That's what it's like. It's not something that's in your control. It's a vibrational thing. So to get a partner or whatever, a date, you just have to just flow with life and then just let it happen basically. Because every time I did that, it worked. I'm not saying that it just working and just and stop working. Nah, it backfired because I didn't have like the way around to go about it in text because my energy just I ain't gonna lie, I ran them all the way because I just didn't know. I'm young. I texted. I was kind of too direct. I was too pussy or I'm not saying I was a simp or complimenting and giving them heart eye emojis. I just took it a little far. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have experience. Life is just gonna teach you. I guess it's not something that you do consciously. It just happens. You know, because nobody just wants to be approached randomly, especially if they don't know you. I mean, of course, people want to be like validated. They want to know that people know they exist because nobody wants to feel alone. But they got to know why because nobody wants to be misled or taken advantage of. But all this dating advice and all that, it's just cringe. Even for both male and females, like I want to say both males and females, like on here, they're trying to learn advice and the best grooming techniques, and they're trying to do their hair a certain way to attract each other. Our parents didn't do this weird stuff. Like, why are we doing this, bro? Let's just come together, bro. Let's just chill outside and eat some snacks or some shit. Eat some ruffles and enjoy the fucking sunlight. Why do we have to pretend to be rich and all this gay? Like, what? Why do we have to do this? It's annoying. Our parents did not do this. They just came along together and they had you. Why do we gotta pretend like we have money or we gotta pretend to be a 10 out of 10 and very attractive and so like this is so fake. You wonder why the mental illness is high because we have to be somebody we're not to appease somebody temporarily or just in case they look at us. For what? We're not chasing love, it's just lust, and we feel so empty because, we're lonely. So what is the point? I know it's just on YouTube. Like, oh, advice on how to ride his, how to give him the, gawk gawk, 1,000, how to make her wet in bed or how to dress us. This is cringy. It's supposed to already be inside of your brain. Why do you gotta embarrass yourself and humiliate yourself to teach them? For what? This is weird. This has just happened. You guys should come together and commute and express it toward each other, not online in front of everybody. That's weird. and then kind of degrade yourself a bit. It's just not even right. It's just weird, man. Just do it in private. All that is cringe, bro. Both I see like women doing it, men doing it, trying to learn each other and study and all this weird stuff. I'm just tired of that, bro. Why can't we just come and just date or whatever? Why do just let life do it? It's just cringy. It's just not gonna work. You wanna know why they're so frustrated? It's just not gonna work. We're running. We think we're solving a problem. We're really just running around each other. That's what we're doing. We're holding each other's hands and just pulling each other farther and farther, farther and farther away from while rotating. We're basically running around towards each other. We think we're running to each other, but we're just running around each other in circles, thinking we're doing something when it's not, because it's not even normal, you know. And I'm not saying like the reason you have a partner is just your fault all the way. It may be some issues that went on in your childhood or emotional issues with your personality. It's something deeply within you that you got to resolve. It's not necessarily that you can't get anybody. It's something within you. That's why you repel things, because we live in this energetic big old matrix. So a lot of things are gonna come up, these problems, these disorders, just because a lot of things are wrong with inside of us. There's a lot of things, these foods, chemicals. It's a lot of work that you got to do. It's just work you got to do with inside of you to solve these problems, because it's just gonna keep coming and overriding you. You wonder why you can't attract a partner. This is just something within you that you got to fix to get it. It's not nothing that you really got to do externally. I mean, you can do that and then waste your money. How are you going to even do all that? You don't have no money like that. You got to take care of your people. You got to do that. What's the point of all that? Wasting your time. I'm not. Still take care of yourself. Still, you know, put some, perfume or cologne or whatever you do. You know, but why do all that? It's just cringy. I see it all the time. Every time I go on my feed, or how to impress him, or how to take a picture so she can like it, or you're mad. Like, what's this is cringy, bro. Why do we gotta do that? Like, if you gotta do all that for the person to like you, it's like, do they really like her? Or they want you to like impress them, or just be this like? It's just insane that you gotta do all this stuff, man, to obtain like a partner. You gotta be a 10 out of 10 baddie, or you gotta be a very rich guy, a rich living. You gotta be a rich jet set guy with a private jet. Like, come on, this is just cringy. This false expectation that's not even real. Like, we're not gonna probably be in that position anytime soon, or probably never. But we have these weird standards, or these totem poles, so we can look a certain way to attract that thing, because it's a certain way that we like it. It fits our desire. These desires are not even us. Like, these were given to us. Like, it's just so much, like, just a lot to uncover, bro. It's just insane that we got to do all that. Like, this is not. I don't know if it's just this generation now, or things have changed, because it's like, to get somebody, it's like you got to be a 10 out of 10 baddie, or you got to be a very like a male model or something, or have money, or live this prestigious life, or you got to be like, it's just corny, bro. That's all fake. That's not even real. For what? For It's just cringy. I see all these relationships online, these YouTubers. It's just materialism. It's just fake. They don't even like each other. They look like they want to like damn near just kill each other. Like, it's just fake for the internet. Like, they just having, and the sad thing too, they have kids too. Like, what the hell? And they don't even last. It's just fake. For what? The camera? Why you gotta let your friends or the church influence y'all relationship? Y'all is supposed to have a strong bond, right? Y'all in a committed marriage. It's fake. It's not even authentic. It's just goofy, man. Why do all this goofy ass stuff, man? Don't mean to like curse. It's supposed to come like how you attract a partner whatsoever, it just happens. There's a wave that comes out of you, whatever you do. They say if you don't seek, it comes. Like really does. Like that's what happens to me with life. When I didn't chase things or whatever, it just happened. I'm not saying it happened all the time because you got to understand that we live in this world. Things happen. Things go left and right. There's twists and turns. So it's gonna kind of batter our energy. It's when we step into that moment, terribly, then it happens because the vibration. That's what I realized. It just happens. It's nothing that you do or chase. It just happens. It just comes. It hovers. It's vibrational. It's energy. It's a field. It's a magnitude. You become a magnet, and it just attracts. Like by not caring, or it's just not you not caring. You're just not in even in that field of just worrying about it. You already know that whatever's just gonna bring it, if it's right or not. And you're just putting this amplitude inside of you to be whole and not worry about it. And I guess it just happens and it comes and it just gets reflected into your reality as a byproduct. You know, I'm not saying it's a byproduct like it just happens and because it's a end result. It happens because it's just relative. That's what it is. It's a physical manifestation of that. You shouldn't have to do all this stuff. You shouldn't have to, look, doll your face up or get surgery. Do your hair a certain way. Get skin repairments. All for what? Put certain enhancements on. You know, get some surgery to grow taller. Or to look more curvaceous, I guess, to attract a partner. We say we're doing it for ourselves and all that. No, it's not. We all know what we're doing it for to attract a mate or whatever. We want that. We fell for the soulmate myth, that loving partner, when it's just not gonna work. We're only gonna attract that reflection that's narcissistic and self-centered, only caring about ourselves and forgetting about the world and people, only just caring to just whatever. It's not even just it's not even like righteous, man. It's just too much. you know why do we have to like do all this? Like it's just goofy. It's like it's like the basic things is just complicated nowadays. It made everything so complicated. It's like I just noticed it after 2008. Life became more complex. Like it's just not even simple. It's just you just gotta override things or kind of overstimulate yourself to kind of like feel or just get the grips and just do. Like it's just weird, bro. It's just weird. It's just insanity. Gotta jump through hoops. All this, you gotta change yourself to gain something outside of yourself. That's not even guaranteed for you to even gain. Like it's like what the hell? It's like you're playing all these games, and then you got to deal with the games from these people. You got to worry about being taken advantage of, or just concerned because things go left. Like when you do these things, like it goes bad. Like that's why I say if it's not right for you, if it's not in accordance with you, why do it? Why go out of your own way? You know, guys do it like especially like a lot of these like girls they be like getting like surgery like for their body. Like what if you don't survive? Like you get an infection. Like people don't think about this stuff. Like what is the point? Just be yourself. Just be who you are. Even when that sounds cliche. Of course you want to grow your character, but that's still a part of you though. Growing your character. You're not trying to be something you're not. You're being something that's ingrained of you, not outside of you. People are doing things outside of them, changing their whole personalities, their looks. For what? This world or what? Like, come on. It's just insane. Forget that, man. Forget. Forget that, man. It's just cringy, bro.